Hello everyone, it's OG from OG Scale Model. I was wanting to talk to everyone about 56 Chevy Sedan Delivery. Uh, as far as I know, they haven't made any model kits of it. I've been able to find the resin bodies and things, but every time I go to get a hold of one, they're sold out. So what I did was I took the Revell 56 Nomad kit. The kit number is 2489. You can still find them around in things at hobby shops and whatnot, or just stop at one of the vendors at a model show, and I'm sure you can pick one up there. Anyway, so I had one, but it was already put together. At one time, this car was yellow. It was a Nomad kit. It was yellow with a white top. It was it looked pretty nice. Well, I've been wanting to build one of these sedan deliveries for a long time. And like I said, I have a hard time finding them and things in the resin. So I decided to build my own. So what I done was I took the 56 Nomad kit and I cut the piece off here that sweeps back. Okay, I cut it out. I sanded all this stuff. Okay, made it, so it looked decent. Then I glued the side windows in it. Okay, after I sanded off the one crossbar right here, you can still see a little bit of it. On the inside, it's still molded on the inside. Okay, so I took and glued it in there. Well, then I used 30 thousandths styrene, and I cut a wedge piece out, put it in there to make a straight post. Okay, well, it wasn't thick enough, so then I turned around here and I used 0.20 by 125 flat stock. I glued one piece against the styrene up against the roof, and then I took the other piece and I scribed a line in it, because that's going to be your door. Okay, right here, it's going to be your door piece. So I scribed that in. Also, what I've done is I took all the trim off this car. I plan on putting trim from the front trim back on it. I'll use styrene for that, or maybe I'll look out in the parts box and find the trim for a 56 or something like that. But anyway, and then I proceeded to, it didn't look quite right, so I looked up pictures of a sedan delivery, 56 sedan delivery. Well, it has this piece that comes around here, and that is 0.040 by 0.040. It's basically like a square stock. Okay, because it takes up the difference between the window and the rain drip rail. Well, I went ahead and used it to finish making up my door. Okay, and it turned out real nice. Then I noticed up here where the rain cap on the door, on the top of the roof of the car, it kind of angled down with it went along with the swept that was right here. So I was like, how do I fill that in? So I used 0.040 rod, as you can see right here. I filled in that. On this side, I went ahead and sanded it so I could show you. I tend not to worry about that stuff, but on something like this, I want it to look correct. So that's what I did. I sanded and filed it so it looked perfect, you know. I still got to do body work to this car, so but so far as it is, it's turning out really, really nice so far for being a model that was already assembled. And I took it apart, I soaked it in the purple pond, I soaked it in super clean and stripped the paint off of it. And then, like I said, I took the chrome off both sides, even the sweat piece here that comes down, I took it off. Everything else is pretty much, and tailgate, on the tailgate of the 56 Nomad, it had these ridges, so I sanded them all out. I still got, like I said, I still got to do the body work to this thing. There's a little bit that needs here and there, but other than that, I'm just going to primer it up and paint it the color that I need. Other than that, guys, that's how you can turn a 56 Nomad into a sedan delivery. It is some work. Like I said, I started on this. This is the time of this video is Tuesday at 11 a.m. in the morning on March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. But I started on this model like Sunday night, so 2 days ago, and I've gotten it this far so far, and that's just working on it like a couple hours here, an hour there, you know. I probably got about 4 to 5 hours and just turning this thing into a sedan delivery. But it's going to look nice, guys. You can do it. You can do it. Nothing's impossible when you're building models, guys. That's the way I look at it. I will go and scribe my door lines and everything deeper than what I've scribed them. Because when you sand, you're taking off plastic, you know. And eventually you won't, you know, the line will go away if you keep sanding and sanding and sanding. So as I sand a little bit, I'll sand, and then I'll go back through and scribe the door again. Then I'll sand, go back through, scribe the door again, and things like that. But other than that, guys, that's how you turn a 56 Nomad into a 56 sedan delivery. And like I said, you can, oops, sorry guys, you can tell the difference on each side. The rain cap's fixed here, and I'll sand and file this one, and you will never be able to tell that the rain cap ended about right in here and went with the swept down through there. If you guys have the side windows, it's a lot better. That way you can just glue them in, and your panel's already there. Like I said, you just got to make the rain cap on the top of the windshield. The bottom's already here. See the ridge? The bottom you don't have to worry about, but the top, if you sand on it too much, you will take the ridge away, and then you'll have to do like I did. I had to add styrene. All these styrenes you can buy at your local hobby shop. Like I said, you'll need some 0.040 by 0.040 square stock, and solid. That's solid, guys. 142 is the number. You'll need some 40 thousandths rod, 0.040 rod. The number on it's 211. You'll need some flat stock, 0.020 by 0.125 flat stock. The number on it is 126. You'll need 0.030 by it's .30 is flat. It's plastic. It's like a sheet of plastic. It's 70 point. It's 0.75 millimeter is what it is, and the number on it is 9030. It's plain styrene, flat styrene. What you use it for is to cut these little wedges here. If you can luck out and maybe a buddy or something has like maybe 3 or 4 inches of it, he can cut you off. It'd be better. That way you don't have to spend the money to buy a whole thing. But it's only like, I don't know, maybe $5 or something, and you get 2 or 3 sheets in a package usually. I said 2 or 3. I'm not for sure. Okay, but yeah, you'll need that to cut the difference around the window in the front to make the straight piece for the door in the jamb. And like I said, I'll finish this body up in the next few days. Probably about, I'm gonna say roughly about 4 hours of body work on it, and then get it in some primer, and it'll be ready to go, guys, for paint or whatever, you know. And like I said, the door handles, I kept the chrome door handles off. I'll probably re-drill those and pin them on when it comes time. But yeah, this is going to be sweet, man. I can't wait to finish it up and things. It's going to look really nice. Like I said, that's how you turn a 56 Nomad into a 56 Sedan Delivery. It can be done, guys. Like I said, you're going to have to work, you know. You're going to have to put in some work on it. But it turns out really nice. It'll turn out really nice. See the ridge on the inside there, guys? Don't worry about that ridge because it's on the inside of the car, you know, unless you want to sand it out. But the outside ridge, you'll have to sand it flush. That's what I did. That's why the windows look like that. I took a file and filed it down smooth, and then I took sandpaper and did the final on it. And you cannot, my fingernail's not getting caught on it on neither side, so it's good and flat. Once you get primer on it, it'll be alright. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that little video there that showed you what I've been working on and things, and maybe help another modeler out. Alright, guys, I'm gonna get off here. Everyone have a blessed day. Stay blessed, and on to the next.